Okay, let's see this Koi drama right here. Koi is officially out of VCT. Terminated Koi's partnership agreement following the breach of team's contractual agreement with the league. Koi will be free agents since the transfer window is closed. An exemption that allows players who've been dropped from a roster outside that transfer window to be signed for a limited period of time will apply. Given the circumstances, this period has been extended. A new team will take their spot. League will evaluate potential replacements. So they breached the contract is what's happened here, is what it looks like. And there's a lot more posts here, including, I think IBAI made a 10-minute long video. Where do I start with this? Because there's so much to it. Where's the video? I guess that's the big one. This is the video. I clicked it, but I haven't watched it. This is IBAI, and he's like the crazy Spanish streamer, right? Wait, he's just a fucking massive YouTuber, and he owns this team Koi. And I don't know how true it is, but supposedly he's also said that he's gonna stop watching the team's matches, and this announcement kind of came after that. Is that true or no? He's gonna stop watch partying their games, and then briefly after is when they got dropped. Valid or no? Who's in the lore? He stopped watch partying after all the EMEA tech shit. Okay, let's see this.
Hola, ¿qué tal estáis? Soy IBAI y hacía este vídeo para explicaros la situación de Koi Valorant, la situación de Koi VCT, porque como habréis podido leer, nos han echado, nos han expulsado de su liga.
This is IBAI, right?
Vamos
yes.
a competir en VCT 2026, o bueno, al menos a corto plazo, o al menos hasta que podamos volver a ascender. Os voy a explicar un poco lo que ha pasado para que todos los que nos seguís entendáis un poquito lo que ha ocurrido. Básicamente ayer mismo, sí, RIOT nos envió un mail, nos comunicó a nosotros internamente que necesitaban una reunión urgente. Bueno, una reunión urgente, pensábamos que sería algo relacionado con, bueno, sabéis que estamos haciendo muchas bromas en redes sociales con los jugadores, a lo mejor algún club que se había quejado, en fin, no sabíamos lo que era. Resulta que esa reunión urgente era
urgent meeting the day before to get kicked out of the league.
Así, tal cual, sin ningún tipo
okay.
digamos de previa, sin ningún tipo de en fin, de aviso previo.
There's a tweet by the co-founder of Last Order. Should we not watch this? It's a 10-minute video, so we're gonna be here.
Que estábamos fuera de su liga.
I can skip through as well, but
creo que como Koi toca hacer autocrítica, porque como sabéis, creo que no sin ningún tipo de en fin, de aviso previo, nos dijeron que estábamos fuera de su liga. En este sentido, creo que como Koi toca hacer autocrítica, porque como sabéis, creo que en VCT hemos hecho las cosas.
Well, what did they breach? Are they going to tell us what they did? There's a good summary in the comments. Okay, I'm leaning towards a summary because I don't think we'll have time to watch the whole video because this queue's about to pop in a second. Let's see here. Let's take a look. TLDW, thank you to this guy. Upvote. Jojo Force up, thank you. Riot gave the notice to Koi that they won't compete in 2026 yesterday, 12 hours ago. There were no previous warnings. Riot gave little explanation for their removal, but IBAI presumes it was because of their poor performance, lack of co-streamers and content, and low bundle sales this year. Another potential reason was the staff's slight unprofessionalism regarding the team making jokes about future coach Yaba. But so since he's speculating all these things, it doesn't seem like there's like one, like that notice makes it look like they breached something and they're cut. But he's speculating all these things, so it seems like he doesn't entirely know the main reason, or he can't say. Yeah, well, the new coach has signed the contract for VCT 26. They have shortlisted 50 players for trials next year. Koi going through a full reset after previous players' contract this year. And anyone who does have a job or preliminary agreements with Koi's VCT must look for another job. Koi contacted other Riot satellite groups like Riot Spam, but did not receive an answer. Koi was kicked out in favor of Gentlemates, who were relegated this year with no chance to compete in Ascension. However, Riot has not confirmed Gentlemates will replace Koi, and this is all speculation. Okay, so this actually did not really tell us that much. Like, it's all speculation. Okay, so what else is there to it? CEO regarding VCT EMEA. My statement on VCT EMEA, Riot has decided our time will end. I don't agree with their decision. We delivered everything in 24 for 25 and 26. Our agreements required us to provide alternatives if we're not able to meet. We did exactly that, offering strong alternatives. I mean, this is so vague still too. So I wonder what happened. Cause like, even if their skin sales were bad, what do you guys think the reasoning is for this? What is the speculation? Even if the skin sales were bad, there's teams that probably just as bad, no? There's probably this, right? IBAI not doing as many co-streams as they had anticipated. So they probably don't see as much value for Koi to be in the league. How long has it been he hasn't co-streamed the game? I wonder if it has to do with that. And then this statement is basically the co-CEO saying that they provided alternatives, as in other people being that co-streamer instead of IBAI. Because maybe IBAI didn't want to do it for whatever reason, whether he's not interested or because it wasn't good viewership for him. And then Riot probably was like, fuck that. We're not going to do this if IBAI's not doing it. Like, that's the whole reason we signed you guys. If that's the reason, then you would imagine IBAI just co-streams it, right? It's just one BO3 a fucking week. Is it bad for him? I don't know. I have no idea what his stance is. By the way, I'm just speculating as well. I have no fucking idea if that's the real reason. People also speculating that people want Gentlemates in. Yeah, but that's speculation too. I get it. Because Gentlemates has also a massive French streamer. His name is slipping my mind. I actually met him once. But he's also like, he's like the IBAI of France, right? What was his name? Squeezy. It was Squeezy. Yeah. Okay. Is that the general gist of it? There's really no fucking news. It just seems like Koi got cut. No one knows why. And that's it. Which is pretty. I mean, it's kind of lame, I guess, for Riot to just tell us they're cut and not tell us why. Right? But I guess they don't have to tell us why. They're just out. Like, should we know why as the public, or we don't have to know why? Like, obviously we want to know why, but VCT, MEA, Koi, the reasons behind the exclusion. The Valorant ecosystem was shaken, announced the termination of his contract. I'm going to skim through it. According to a statement by Riot, failed to comply with terms of its agreements. Riot accused Koi of failure to immediately replace IBAI as the main asset broadcasting the matches and of not fulfilling the co-streaming hours, a clause unique to Koi within the EMEA partnership structure. How are they finding this? Who's this is speculation, no? Confirmed that Riot raised its concerns, but the club was dealing with complications between its merger with Movie Star Writers. Sent the first real warning. Riot met with Fernando, chief strategy officer. Emo emergency meeting, right? How do these guys have this much information about this? Is Sheep Esports a reliable source? Who is these guys? They're even putting times, bro. They are reliable, really? Damn, so it's literally that. It's literally because they had an agreement with IBAI on how many hours he agreed to stream coming into the league as Koi, and him not upholding that, and then them just not being able to, I guess, address it properly. Like, I guess the alternatives were different streamers, but why do you guys think IBAI didn't stream it though, or like doesn't want to stream it that badly? Like, if this is his organization, you would think he's like, or he just doesn't care. I don't know. Like, what do you think it is from IBAI's POV? It's not worth his time. He's working on his big event. He has too much things going on. I see. He might have just like put too much on his plate. Wait. Riot informed the team of the immediate termination of the partnership, citing the contractual issues. Koi has disputed the grounds of the decision in an official statement. Overactive Media CEO said, "We did exactly that, offering strong alternatives at our own expense, provided real value. Alternatives performed well beyond my expectations. I personally offered to come back and broadcast all the matches, including those from LEC, just in case. It didn't matter. No one warned me of anything." So it seems like by the time IBAI came back and said, like, hey, okay, I'm going to stream it, it was too late. Some structural shortcomings. So he's also pointing out that the org had fucked up from a structural POV. Running an org is very hard. Damn, they asked for a delay of the announcement because they announced the coach of the team 30 minutes before their fucking org got cut from the franchise. Look at that.
Oh, it's down for Haven.
Bro, I don't think it's similar at all with Sentinel. Sentinel's brand, without me, it's still fucking massive. I think this is a very exclusive one-of-one deal for IBAI, and I don't think any other streamer apart from IBAI and maybe like a couple other people would have been able to get a deal like that from Riot, because he's himself pulling like 100,000 viewers probably. What do you mean? Damn, I'd rather have it's pretty crazy, bro. But I mean, I guess you can't blame Riot after reading that article. Like, no, but I think they had a deal with them, and they didn't uphold their side of the deal. They tried to renegotiate. Riot wasn't down. They kicked them out. The comment under Leo Faria's latest Twitter post. Is he getting flamed on here? Probably. Oh my god, the fucking Koi fans are probably just, this is our competition. What are they saying here? Okay, these guys are fucked. These guys are fucked. No, okay. Let's just get out of here. Oh my god. that Sergio is a replacement for IBAI. They're saying Sergio's a replacement for IBAI and he's still getting. Oh, I see. Because the main channel of VCT is getting 12,000 viewers and their replacement is also getting 12,000 viewers. So why are you mad? Is that what they're saying? I mean, guys, that's not the same thing, bro. It seems like Koi was like a very bro. Orgs like Optic got declined of being inside the fucking league, and Optic's a fucking massive org that's been around since the beginning of esports, and they were not let in, but they let Koi in, who was, it seems like, founded just before VCT got announced, which means that it must have so heavily relied on IBAI being like a big part of it. So. I mean, yeah, it's like it really seems like Riot didn't do anything wrong, and I don't know how much we can blame IBAI. I guess he might have just put too much on his plate, but I mean, yeah. Didn't Optic fucked up with the application? Yeah, that was when Optic was not under Hex anymore. I think, right? They were under the corporate guys, and like I don't know, things were different until they bought them back. So they might have just fucked up the application, bro. Optic would be such a sick fucking org to have in Valorant. No joke, dude. No joke. They need to get Optic for the next round because. Like Optic, I feel like they're so content heavy, right? They'll just bring so much to our scene. No joke. Like podcasts, fucking out of game content, behind the scenes shit. There's like, they've been doing this shit forever. They've been doing this shit forever. Like that would be a dream situation for Valorant, in my opinion. Optic and who else? I mean, I'm biased towards Optic because I was on Optic, so I know how it is a little bit, but I don't know who else, but Optic stands out.